So friends, in every village, there's always an old, abandoned, and deserted building in some corner. A place people whisper about. Some call it a cursed house. Others say it's haunted. This is the story of such a place. An old school whose fourth room remains locked even today. This school was located in a small village called Nalapur. The school is still operational, but its old section has been shut for years. In that part of the school, there is a room that has remained locked for the past 20 years, the fourth room. The villagers say there's a horrifying reason why that room was sealed, an incident that changed the school, the village, and many lives forever. This story begins 20 years ago, on a day when a new teacher, Ms. Sonia, was appointed to the school. She came from the city, young, enthusiastic, and fearless. She was assigned to take classes in one of the rooms of the old building. On her first day at school, the headmaster, Ramji Prasad, explained to her, "Ma'am, everything is fine. Just keep one thing in mind. Don't go into the fourth room." Sonia asked curiously, "Why not?" The headmaster hesitated a little and replied, "It's an old incident. We've sealed that room. Even the students don't go near it." But Sonia became intrigued. She thought it might just be some rural superstition. She didn't know what secret was buried behind that locked door. A few days later, when Sonia asked other teachers about the fourth room, everyone went silent. Only an old janitor, Shriman Chacha, spoke softly. "Daughter, that room is cursed. A boy died in there. In a strange way." Sonia was startled by this. She wanted to know the truth. Days passed, and then one day, a strange incident occurred at the school. A boy named Suraj suddenly went missing. The whole school searched for him, but he was nowhere to be found. Later in the evening, Shriman Chacha noticed some scratch marks on the ground near the fourth room's locked door. The lock appeared untouched, but it seemed as if someone had tried to enter. The headmaster immediately called the police. When the police arrived, it was decided to open the lock. As the fourth room's door opened, what lay inside sent shivers down everyone's spine. Inside, Suraj's dead body lay on the floor. His eyes were wide open, as if he had been staring at someone right before dying. There were strange marks made with blood on the walls, and the most horrifying thing was that an old, decayed wooden chair had someone sitting on it. But as the police moved closer, the chair was empty. After this incident, the fourth room was sealed. That part of the school was shut down. But people present that day claimed Suraj had said something before dying. He's coming back many years later. In 2023, a young researcher named Arif started researching mysterious locations. He came across an old newspaper article about Nalapur School. He immediately felt this could be the most fascinating case of his life. Arif came from the city to Nalapur. He sought permission from the school administration to investigate the abandoned building. Ms. Sonia had long since left the school, but some say she was never the same after that day. Arif began his inspection at night. He had cameras, audio recorders, and EMF devices with him. At 12:30 a.m., when everything was silent, the EMF meter suddenly started beeping wildly. As Arif approached the fourth room's door, it began creaking softly, as if someone inside was trying to open it. Arif turned on his camera and said, "If someone is here, give me a sign." Just then, the door slowly opened on its own. The air inside was heavy and freezing. Arif shined his flashlight inside. Old bloodstains still marked the floor, and that same decayed chair still stood in its place. As Arif stepped inside, the door slammed shut behind him. His camera recorded strange whispers. "He will return. You have awakened him." Arif tried to open the door, but nothing worked. The room suddenly became extremely cold. It became hard to breathe. Then he saw that same chair move slightly, and a blurry figure appeared seated upon it. Arif fainted. The next morning, the school guard found Arif lying outside the fourth room. His face showed signs of terror, and his eyes were filled with fear. But he was alive. After regaining consciousness, he said, "He's still there, in the fourth room. This place belongs to him." The ending of the story. The fourth room is still locked to this day. Sometimes at night, people say they hear a child's laughter from inside, and sometimes screams. After this incident, Arif left paranormal research altogether. He's still receiving psychiatric treatment in a hospital. And that chair? It's still sitting there in that room, waiting for someone. If you like this story, stay tuned for our next mysterious tale.